Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Wow. This can only be Jamie. 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 Come on, let's give it up for him. Come on, let's give it up for him. Awesome, awesome. I'm sure even Dr. Cosmos will say, who is this guy? Because I was so much of Jamie's advocate, to get Dr. Cosmos to agree for 2 days. You and I know it's no base. So help me celebrate my mentor, Dr. Cosmos Maduka. Come on, give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Come on, young people. I thought this is a youth event. Give it up! Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Please have your seat. Have your seat. So today my job is I'm protocol to Dr. Cosmos. I'm also here to speak, okay? So I have 2 responsibilities. But I'm happy to be here, and I just can say congratulations to the organizers. Good job. Well done. My job is simple. I just want to talk about entrepreneurship, basically. Somebody put minus 12 minutes. I don't understand. I've not started. You've already put minus 12 minutes. So I'm talking about entrepreneurship. If they're able to get me a board and a marker, we appreciate it. Because we have young people here, towards the end of my conversation, I also have something for those of you who are looking for jobs. Either you're underemployed or you're looking for a job. We have opportunity for 30 people here today. Right? And the assignment is simple. They have a branded Rolls Royce coming soon. Your job is simple. We have slots for about 10 people in social media. Do a video with that Rolls Royce and talk about why anybody should buy real estate, right? And the person with the top 10 with the highest engagement have a job. It's 500,000 per month. It's as simple as that. Okay, top 10. I'm talk and do. If you notice, my energy today, talk and do. So the second one is for 20 people who can sell. And this one is not for small boys. It's you really have capacity to sell. You can sell between 250 million and 500 million every month in real estate. We have a package for you. It's a basic of 1 million and a bonus of 15 million every month, right? So we have 20 slots for that as well. And the assignment is simple. You do a video with that Rolls Royce and assume we are customers and we pick. And that takes me to the job of my topic today. One of the powerful things, if I have my slide, you can put it up. One of the powerful challenges entrepreneurs have is recruitment, true of us. For many years, we struggled to get some of the best people to work for our organization using the typical, boring methodologies. Yeah, you can. So we also have some of Dr. Cosmos' books here. If you go to, I think it's on our stand. Do we have it in Steve Actor's stand? Sir, Elder, we don't have it. Oh, okay. We don't have this one. But we have the latest one. Myself and him authored a new book called Building Business with Integrity. I don't know if you have seen it. Oh, okay. So we have a stand outside. My books are there. And the one I authored newly with Dr. Cosmos is also there. So you'll be able to have it. This is also available, but it's strictly based on request. And then we're able to, get it across to you. But back to my conversation. Recruitment is part of the challenge to grow an organization. I always say to people, you can't have a big organization without the right manpower. And for many years, we used the normal, typical model of recruitment. Today, in our organization, we've changed all that. You want a job from us, market yourself in 2 minutes and send us your video. That's how we pick you. From your words, we know. Are we together now? If you can do the job or not. And we have, of course, certain personality tests that we do. I hope that has solved somebody's HR problem. How many entrepreneurs are here? Raise your hand. You're an entrepreneur. You own a business. And you employ people. I'm not saying one-man business. You're employing people. Okay? So now I don't do the typical, send me a video. Right? The way you market yourself tells me a whole lot about who you are. Are we learning at all? And so for us as entrepreneurs, so my topic is entrepreneurship in Africa, turning challenges into opportunity. Let's go. So I'm going to be sharing with us about 6 opportunities we can take advantage of. And I'll share a few challenges in those sectors and how we can rush to maximize those things. Next. Okay. Africa is one of the fastest growing economic regions globally, offering vast opportunity for entrepreneurs. And we need to understand that nobody is coming to save the day. I was still on Arise TV yesterday, and I was sharing the same thing. I said, even our social discourse is showing that we are not serious people. If I go on social media today, what am I seeing? Is either which senator is sleeping with which other senator, right? Or, who is accusing who of who, isn't it? Now, go to America social space. What will you be hearing? Oh, we are going to fight Elon Musk so that it does not cost a dodge, isn't it? The conversation, who notice about policy, is about business. Anybody? Am I making sense at all? Have you ever seen on CNN conversation about who sleeps with whose wife? Come on, just help me out. Or which politician is after each other? Who has seen that? The conversation is about policy, is about what? It's about enterprise. Then you come to our social space, it's just junks. It's about Lambo for what? Do you see how unserious we are? This is how so unserious we are. And so we are complaining Africa is not changing, things are not working, but we're not asking ourselves the question, what is really our priority? What are we prioritizing as a people? How have we, allow ourselves to tap into the youthful population that can turn this continent forever for good? Let me also say here, no politician will change Nigeria. Read my lips. And I've said it, quote me anywhere. Politicians don't have capacity to change any nation. They did not make America. I've repeated it over and over again. Go study those who built America. They were entrepreneurs. They were catalysts in changing the nation. Henry Ford alone had over 200,000 people in his employment, paying them big. Right? Vanderbilt, Andrew Carnegie, JP Morgan, John D. Rockefeller. And these were non-politicians who rose up to the challenges of their time. And how can they fix the problem in a sector? Hear this. When did the politicians in America then come in? It was after those people have built those sectors, and then they were monopolizing it. How many of you have heard the monopoly case against John D. Rockefeller in the oil business, right? Standard Oil. Have you read about it? Okay? The monopoly case, most people don't even know this, on Bill Gates. Who knows Bill Gates was, literally they went after him for monopoly. The next persons they are about coming after is Amazon as well, for monopoly as well. So government then comes in after you become so big, and because of your size, you want to take the sector to yourself, then regulation begin to come in. Right? The House begin to bring in policies to say, no, you cannot do that. Are we learning here? Next slide. So, key challenges facing Africa. Number one, next, a continent of entrepreneurs. Africa has the highest rate of entrepreneurship in the world, with above 22% of the working age population starting new business. Can you believe that? So our problem is not that we don't want to be entrepreneurs. A lot of people want to do it. In fact, even those who have job have what? Come on, say it loud. We have side also, isn't it? Which is another conversation for another day. Let's keep going. So, growing startup ecosystem. These are data about what we have that we can really take advantage of. The tech startup ecosystem in Africa is booming, with investment startup summing to 5 billion in 2022. In fact, I had a very shocking experience in my office yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. A young man who came for our book launch, myself and Dr. Cosmos, last month, and then wanted mentorship from me. So I hosted him in my office. How old are you? 23. How much is your monthly income? You know, do you work? He said, yes, I work with it as a programmer for a European company from Nigeria. Now hear this. How much is your salary? 20 million per month. At that point, wait. What degree do you have? He said, I left school in SS2. Yes. Yes. So when my video went viral, when I said education, formal education is overrated, I did not say it's not important. I'm saying it's overrated because some of the people making money did not even go to school. When Dr. Cosmos starts speaking now, you understand that the money is not in air-conditioned office. Am I making sense at all? Where I come from, they say, Igbe Lowowa. I was with a young man in our new estate we launched in Asokoro 2. And, you know, I still dress like this. We entered the bush, you know, because we are still doing the road. It's literally, and you are seeing rocks everywhere. They were bothered about who will kidnap, who will not kidnap. You know, one of them wanted to open that. I said, leave me alone. I said, where is the land starting from? He said, it's that mountain. I said, yeah, let's go. Okay, you walk to mountain and say, let's go. That's why I wear palm slippers. Let's go. And then from the mountain, I was breaking down, why did you pick this location? Why did you put your gate here? And you know, one of the young men who came to do the video said, this is the side of you people don't see. Many see you travel all over the world. They see you in this, they see you in that. They don't see the behind the scene. There are times where I'm on a construction site till 9 p.m. in the night. Right? And I'm shocked today that people who don't even have 10% of the kind of money I have are always scared of kidnapping. Say, I cannot go to Ekpe, they will kidnap me. For what? What do you have? At least wait to have something worth kidnapping first. So you are seeing people use kidnapping as an excuse to continue in laziness. If at my level I enter site, I still enter site, enter bush. I remember one time we were going for a site in Kuje, and then for whatever reason my security people were behind. And so we got to the site. My people say, your security people are not around, no policemen. I said, do you think we move by policemen? Those ones are props, paparazzi. What protects us is who we know and whom we serve. Am I making sense at all? So these ones are for props. Are we learning here? Very important as you grow in entrepreneurship to know that startups are booming. And this guy, for making 20 million every month, he now still has other side business. And he left school SS2. Are we learning here? So we have a booming ecosystem with so many startups. Next, let's keep going. Youth-driven economy. Over 60% of African population is under the age of 25, making it the youngest continent in the world. The rest of the world is struggling with, we are not able to give back. Now, are you even aware that the reason AI is booming is because of the fact that the Western world are not giving back to children again? Are you aware? And it's better to have robots do the job. Are you aware? Why do you think this argument about, migration or no migration happening? Because the West is scared. They are beginning to bring in people, migrants, and the migrants are beginning to do better. Do you see now? Their population is booming more than the original so-called, and we all know there's no so-called owner of America. The so-called whites also took it from the, American Indians, true or false? But you're seeing people say, hey, the way we are bringing people in, they are getting smarter, they are building bigger businesses, we need to do something. And that's why AI is booming now. So AI is not even, it's almost anti-Africa. Because we still have a burgeoning population that is looking for something to do. Is somebody getting what I'm saying now? But hey, the good news is also we have figured out a way around the AI too. At least you still need some people to develop these AI tools, and we are still at the forefront. Are we learning? So key challenges facing Africa, next. Right? So limited access to capital. And sometimes people like, where did you get the audacity to go and start $200 million projects in America? The audacity to expand your business to Dubai. Oh, guys, lack of capital in Nigeria. That's why. Right? We're building a 25,000 green and smart home, 200 estates across different locations in Africa. And we're realizing that the kind of big money we need, we can't even find it within the African continent. And so we needed to go and prove our model internationally. Are you seeing now? And attract international investors into what we are now doing back at home. Are we learning at all? You're seeing reverse engineering here now. So we need to go out and demonstrate some of these things we know and begin to build estates across. And of course, some people who don't think well are already abusing me for that. You've not finished building. How many estates do we have in Africa? You're expanding to Dubai, carrying money to UK. Do you even understand the funding model in developed parts of the world? I want to build a house now. If I'm an American citizen, I just need to drop 15%. I have institutional investors to give me 85% of the money for the entire construction. Can you find that in Nigeria? No. Okay, so capital is one of our biggest problems. Number two, infrastructure deficit. Okay, we don't have solid infrastructures. We don't have good roads. We don't have even fiber optic cable. Do you know when India started doing their fiber optics? As early as the 90s. In fact, some claim as early as in the 80s. Started laying fiber optic cables in even remote villages in India. How many villages have that level of connectivity in Nigeria? Don't even go to power. Right? We also have next, regulatory and policy barrier. Okay? We look forward to having Mr. Governor come in as well. That regulation must have human face. Don't wake up and set up a regulation for a sector without engaging the stakeholder. Am I making sense at all? Sit down with the stakeholders and say, what are the challenges? And this is also the challenges we are having with you people. And you come together and come up with something solid. We have lack of business and technical knowledge. This is a major issue. And that's why I'm happy for this kind of conference. Are you aware that it's even difficult to really find a business conference in Nigeria? Are you aware? I hope you know. The best we are doing is leadership. And I hope you know leadership is not all about business. Leadership is an aspect of... come on, talk to me. It's just an aspect of business. There are so many aspects of business that you won't even find a conference that can go into detail about the challenges entrepreneurs are facing and some of the strategies. Somebody is saying, yes, I speak your language, Abi. Right? And some of the detailed solutions. Right? Oftentimes we come, we just share English and grammar, and can I tell you the honest reason why? Some of those solutions cannot also be shared in public. They can't. Right? Before social media will carry your matter. So some of it comes through one-on-one mentorship. That's why don't joke with that. Don't joke with it. Look for a businessman to have a covering under. I don't know why pastors do it, politicians do it, but business people don't do it. A gentleman was facing a crisis, and he was in the midst of the crisis. I got to know him, and I asked him a question. I said, you are making millions of dollars here in Nigeria, and you did not have a single business mentor. Everybody were pastors, bishop. Now you are facing the business. Now your pastors and bishop can't save you. Because some of these things are technical issues. Who knows what I'm talking about? The place of spirituality does not take the place of having good lawyers. True or false? The place of having good accounting systems in place. I mean, and you know I'm a Christian. You know. So I'm not playing down the place of the spiritual. But for you to then say, I don't need to have a bigger business owner that I can constantly go learn from, sit down, get insight. In the car on my way here, I know how much insight I've gotten from Dr. Cosmos. Right? That's why I don't bother to say what I know. I just keep learning. I ask questions. I have questions. Most times all through this week now, I've been having dinners with multi-billionaires in dollars. And I'm asking them questions. Most of them in their 60s. Questions. How is this? Why is this? This move, why is it? And you'll be shocked the depth of insight these people have. But for them to come, thank God for people like Dr. Cosmos, for them to come on stage and share it, many of them, mbanu. They are not going to do it. Okay? Is somebody learning? Because of time. Next. So let's look at opportunity for Africa entrepreneurship. So we've looked at challenges. There are a lot of opportunities. Number one, technology and digital innovation. The rapid mobile phone penetration, over 500 million mobile users, has created a digital revolution. Sectors like fintech, e-commerce, health tech are experiencing massive growth. Another young man was in my office by age 24. He runs a fintech. And I'll say, what was your turnover in the month of January? You know, that money that move. Of course, it's not his money, but money that move on his platform. Do you want to hear? Anybody guess? Just guess. When we talk here, dollars, don't mention naira. Yes? Okay? $100 million. No, $70 million. You got it. Yeah. $70 million in 1 month went through his fintech. The guy is in Nigeria. 24 years of age. Is somebody waking up? Come on. Are you waking up? It depends on what you see. Nigeria is paying off for some young people. So don't give me this excuse. Things are not working. Again, it's what you are seeing. There's so much opportunity for growth, for expansion, particularly in the area of tech, e-commerce. This is booming. How do you get in? I've told you about mentorship. Number 2 sector, agriculture. Right? Africa has over 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land, yet import billions in food. Opportunities exist in modern farming for processing and agri-tech startup. The problem is that, we are wearing suits, in it, speaking fake grammar, right? Instead of going back to farm. Go and farm. Yesterday, I saw our Greek team. They slaughter one of the cows in one of our small farms. We are still small in farming. And said they were doing, is it meat sharing? I said, how much was your turnover? They mentioned, it's small. Sometimes farming income can be, but it's something. Am I making sense at all? There's so much opportunity in farming. And with your education, let me say this. This is just a small advice. Any consumer behavior that you see, just add your education to it, and I promise you will do well. Am I making sense at all? Any consumer behavior. One of my friends has, dundun.com. He said his staff dashed him 2 million naira dash from our yearly income from selling dundun. Who know dundun? Just use, there's another guy doing fruit business as well. In this same, and it's grown, and he's doing turnover in billions now. Fruit, selling fruit. But sometimes our problem is we feel we are too big for that, in it. I went to CU, Babcock, where are my CU people? Babcock, I went to a private university. Go and farm. Tell your neighbor, go and farm, go and farm. Next. Renewable energy and what? Sustainability. Africa faces power shortage. Okay. Renewable energy solutions like solar, wind, hydropower are gaining momentum. Okay? They're gaining momentum. And you can begin to look at this sector because, who know Band A was increasing pricing? Anybody under Band A in Nigeria? We then ran to Band B, Abi. Who heard they're about to increase the price for Band B? Maybe we'll run to Band C. Okay. But you can take advantage to say, can I start something renewable energy? Instead of just complaining. I hope you know they don't solve national problem on Twitter. Who knows that? Oh, you don't know. Twitter does not solve national problem. I hope you know. I hope you know social media does not determine who is the boss. Come on, talk to me now. Mm-hmm. There are some people whose mouth is show. Some of you are here. Age mate of your father. Hey, what is it, Akin? The day you not sing? Yes, sir. In real life, yes, sir. On social media, your power. That energy, can we put it into what? Solving the problem that confronts us as a nation. Number 4, creative industry. Entertainment. Right? African music. How many of you used to think that the gospel music was only for Jesus? Come on. Who was like me? Have you heard some millions in recent time? By the way, I used to be in the choir. I'm already rethinking what I'm doing with my life now. I should have taken my music career serious. Okay? Because of the kind of money coming from monetizing gospel music. The numbers are even beating that of secular music now. That is a business. Huge business. Streaming. YouTube content. Going viral. Coming to an organization, and that's why I have that. The job I have, I'm looking for young people who can get our product to go viral. Are you aware Elon Musk does not do adverts for Tesla? He has never done advert. He has leverage on always going viral, whether good or bad, to generate attention for the company. Who knows what I'm talking about here? But do you know people with that capacity are in this room? Instead of using it to pull people down, use it to grow a business. Oh, come on. Do I have somebody? Do I have a witness here? Use it to grow a business. Use that energy to back up a company. And I promise you, like Jamie Pajoel said, you see, nobody lack what they give. Nobody lack what they give. A time has come to all this, they are using me. If they don't use you, you will not be useful.
Somebody must use you. Dr. Cosmos is here. I'm always looking for opportunity for him to use me. I'm available to be used. Somebody must use you. What is, they just use me and dump me. Someone must use you. That's when you learn. That's when you learn. That's when you learn. Today, I speak all over the world. But where did I learn it? I learned it by being used in my church. I pastored on campus, and every Sunday, Wednesday, I must preach. Today, is it not helping me now? Come on, talk to me. For the years I pastored and I was just speaking, did they pay me? No. But today, I charge $20,000 to coach entrepreneurs. And I'm making good money from it. But somebody used me. A platform used me. Tell your neighbor, they must use me this year. They must use me this year. What is important? Are we together? What is important is... Did you hear my mentor speaking? He said they must use him too this year. What's important is who is using you. That's the rema. Billionaires should use me. Oh, me, I'm available. I hope you are getting that. Please. Use me, I'm available. This, by the way, this is an open letter to Dangote. I'm available to be used. So it's about who is using you. But all this attitude of Gen Z, they just use me. I don't want anybody to use me. If you are not used, you will not be useful. So look for opportunity. Bottom line of what I'm saying is that look for volunteering platforms. You heard what Jamie shared about his story, right? That if he didn't get, please, can I get 15 minutes more, please? I've not got to the half of my message. Jamie. Right? Okay? So, very important that we look for opportunity. Because all this, there's no job. Look for who to serve. And I promise you, you will just see things opening up. It will take time. I'm not saying it's sudden. It will take time. It could take a year, it could take 2, but it will soon work. It makes sense? Right? So, in case you want creative industry, don't go and say, I'm starting my own. Go and look for macaroni and say, can I serve you? Go and look for, who else? Bovi. Go and look for people in the creative sector. And say, let me just work. Let me come for any production. Don't pay me. You will, as they use you, you are learning how to also use yourself. Who knows what I'm talking about? You learn how to use yourself for yourself. But somebody has to demonstrate that you really have that potential. Who knows what I'm talking about? That you really have that potential and that you can be used for such powerful things. I never knew a lot of what I could do until I started serving other people. And I could say, oh, so I could do this? Okay. Now I will use it for me. Next is e-commerce and logistics. Online shopping is growing due to increase in internet penetration. Example, you have Jumia, you have several other big platforms that are growing. The rule is the money is in the niches. Everybody say the money is in the niches. So if you are going to start your e-commerce, don't tell me you're going to be another Jumia. No. Start human hair and face that alone. Start shoes and face that alone. Okay? I went to a gentleman yesterday, a pastor friend of mine said, I'm not fashionable enough. I don't know who saw that video in Doha. So he took me to Hermes shop in Doha to buy 1 pound slippers and these 2, before we say Jack Robinson, over $2,000. Is it $3,000? I say, hey, Egba Mio, 3 plot of land. Just to wear. In the name of we want to be fashionable. I say, nowadays I'll be running from you. So he then said, since I obeyed, yesterday he wants to reward me. by buying me traveling bag that were leather, that you travel all the time. You use all this yeye bag. I'll give you, maybe I'll start doing the same for Dr. Cosmo. I will buy him, some of those. So he said, I will reward you. So he took me to this young man, leather, solid leather, TT Dark, right? And shout out to the guy. And I couldn't believe the prices, right? Maybe, you will say because of my status, but I was seeing good palm slippers for just less than $200,000, real leather, well designed, done well. I had to commend the guy and say, this is fantastic. And he's been doing it for 17 years. But here's where I'm going. Even in that business you think is small, parked in front of his shop is a Bentley. The guy don't chop up. From leather. I hope you know what we used to call them. Who knows what we used to call them? Shoemaker. But he's the real shoemaker, not the ones you used to, those local ones. So there's opportunity in e-commerce and logistics. These are areas to make good money for yourself. Number 5. Next, let's go. Strategies for entrepreneurship success. So number 1, whatever business you're currently doing, you need to leverage on what? Technology and digital platforms. Okay, I am big on social media. How many of you have noticed? And sometimes people wonder, why am I there? You are successful, you don't need to be on social media. And I tell them, they don't know I started from digital marketing, and I think I'm going to my story now, and I think this will inspire you. I started our company with just 1,000 Nigerian naira 17 years ago with a bulk SMS business. Who knows bulk SMS? Right? Because I was doing SMS, at some point I added email marketing. At some point, because when you saw my profile, you didn't know my story, so let me go into it. Because you had seen all the paparazzi they showed you is where I am now, but let's rewind to where it all started from. It wasn't that glamorous, right? So from bulk SMS, I added email marketing, then social media. And I was intense. As much as I was selling email and database, I will join Facebook groups that has 1 million people, that has 500,000 people. I'll use a site called Hootsuite. And every day, I was getting more than 10 million views for my business. And the business is still what? To still come to me, to still use social media and digital marketing and email marketing. I will learn it here. But gradually, things started turning around for me. By 2015, we were the leading digital marketing firm, particularly in the area of email marketing and SMS. We had the largest email database, SMS database. So much so that PDP were our clients in that election, APC was our clients in that election, and before you know it, PDP came to arrest me. DSS were in my office surrounding like I was one terrorist. At the end of the day, they said they discovered we were behind the email campaign for APC. But what they didn't know was that the entire nationwide SMS campaign for PDP, who was behind it? So by the time, of course, they discovered, I was released the next day. But that was how heavy we did it. But hear this, none of those jobs came direct. We were so good at what we do that those who got it directly from there, you see why the mistake happened? Because if they had given us the job directly, they would have known that they are arresting somebody they gave a job to. But it was those who got the job from all parties always bring it to us. Because we were so good at what we are doing. Tell your neighbor, be so good at what you do that every side of the divide will come for you. You know what I'm talking about now, right? 2 enemies have no choice than to come and do business with you. In fact, if I was this knowledgeable at that time, I would have divided our company into 2. So that we have 2 different companies. One will service Camp A, right? The other will service what? Camp B. We're learning here. So don't joke with digital marketing. because that was really, for me, what changed my life. By 2015, I said, what's next? So I traveled to Google, US, and I went to Google campus, Facebook campus, and that was the game changer for me. And how many tech people are here? Because this is for you that are in tech. To my surprise, ladies and gentlemen, Google campus is over 100 acres. Let me give you context. Google campus was bigger than Banana Island. Facebook campus, I went to Apple campus. It then dawned on me that these guys, as much as they have good technology, behind the technology is what? Oh, now you got it. Real estate. Real physical assets. Some of you, for example, you see Dr. Cosmos, a car company. You have no idea the real estate behind that kind of company. Because every showroom is a real estate. Who knows what I'm talking about? Right? And sometimes you see this, are we learning here? So when you say tech, and all you can boast about is the technology, you are not also taking some portion of your profit in tech to begin to own real physical assets. One technology can come and take you out of the market. But if you have real physical assets, what happened? You're able to leverage on the physical asset to keep pushing your business. Are we together? Number 2, collaboration and networking. How many of you have connected with the person on your right and your left this morning? Not, you see, very few of us. What are you doing? All the cries you've been crying, the solution may be beside you. You see, there's 2 P's you cannot afford to have: poverty and pride. You cannot be poor and be proud at the same time. Oh, wrong. Oh, wrong. Right? You have to understand the importance of networking. Are we together now? Say, they will not greet me. They will not answer me. Try it. Right? What's the highest? They say no. No means next opportunity. You don't understand. There are people I have sought to speak for me that today they reach out to me and say, Stephen, if you have any speaking engagement, I'm committed to speak for you. But years ago, they said no. So was the no permanent no now? It just means next opportunity. Are we learning here? Network aggressively. I have had to recently begin to build up my ability to network, investing heavily. And many of us who are religious, religion has messed this skill up in us. Who knows what I'm talking about? You say, you don't need anybody. Only God. Only God. That's true. But God will use men. Oh, did you hear me? God will use who? Yes. Angels won't come down from heaven. God will have to use people. And if you don't like those people God wants to use, how can you be used? May the day of your breakthrough come. May you not have abused your helper. Can I hear louder? Amen. May you not have insulted your destiny helper. Because the day somebody is mentioning you and they say, who, that guy? And I think church, we really need to improve. So learn to network. Go meet people. How can we be friends? Ladies, are you here? Ladies, are you here? Network. Tell another lady, network. Today is International Women's Day. Right? Women must learn to work together. The level of collaboration I see women do when it comes to gossip, if they do it in business, they will be bigger than men. Can I say that again? The level of collaboration that women do when it comes to gossip, if they do that in business, they will have bigger businesses than men. Because women often don't collaborate in business. They are friends in parties. They are friends in, fashion and all of that. Let's do business together. Mbano. I don't like doing business with women. You must start doing business with your fellow women. Can I get an amen to that? Right? But more importantly also, start doing business with men. Start doing business with men. Because you are beautiful does not mean you shouldn't walk up to a man and say, can we do business together? He said, if I talk to him, he will be asking me out. It's the destiny of men to ask women out. It's the destiny of women to say yes or no. Let's move on. Let's move on. There are more important things to do. Are we together now? There are more important things to do. But when you make the whole thing about, I just don't, most of these men, move on. Do something. Collaborate. Network. Let's keep going. Next. I need to wrap up now. My time is up. I have to wrap up. Next. Let's see. Just keep going. Next. I am not sure. I think I have to wrap up. What role will you play in transforming Africa's business landscape? Let me wrap up with this question. What role will you play? Gradually, God is using me to begin to transform real estate, not just in the African continent, but globally. What role will you play? How will you position yourself? Which sector will you take up and say, this sector is mine? One day I was on channels. I said, give me Sambisa Forest, and I will give you a Dubai. And I still mean that. Any government should dare me and give me C of O of Sambisa Forest, and they'll be shocked what I will give them. Right? And these are not just empty words. We trained for this. Right? I'm a Harvard graduate on real estate investment. Locally, internationally, we know how this thing works. We know how it works. Right? And you to pick up a sector like that and take it on. Do I have somebody here? Pick up a sector and take it on and say, I'm taking up this challenge and I'm going to turn this sector around. But don't forget, you need mentors. Right? And it doesn't matter how many mentors said no. Keep knocking the door. Keep knocking the door till you get the one that will say yes. Does that make sense at all? Also, when you are trying to attract mentors, never go to a mentor empty-handed. Tell your neighbor, don't go to a mentor empty-handed. Look for something to offer. You have something to offer. There's something you have. There's a skill. There's a talent. Does that make sense at all? That you have to offer. Don't look at people and say, Shebi is a rich man. Right? He doesn't need anything. No, that's not how they do things. Everybody has their own problem. Everybody has their own challenges. Look for something to offer them, and I promise you, you have no idea how many people want to mentor you. You have no idea. You have no idea. But the problem is that it's parasitic. Help me. God has blessed you. You are richer than me. Help me. Fund my business. Do this. No. You will make more by just looking for a way to help them. Because by just observing things, you begin to learn that most of these business things, these your guys in business are doing, is also not money. It's not even their own money too. There are ways they go about it, and you begin to learn. May you not be around your destiny helper and you have commonized them. Can I hear a louder amen? Next, just keep going to the end. So, I have this for you guys. This is my offer for you today. Yes, I think we have that. I want you to take advantage of this. You can, I wish they had this, but take picture of it. We have a senior sales manager and social media manager. We have 10 slots for social media manager, and we have 20 for senior sales managers. As you can see, it's for people who really can perform. Now, for those who are babies and just need somewhere to serve, we have a 6-month internship program as well.
where you just learn about sales, about real estate. There's a Stephen Akintayo stand outside. Just go talk to them, and they have that for you. My passion, my hunger is to see that our youth will rise. Can I hear a louder amen? And we'll turn Africa forever. Lastly, we are honoring Dr. Cosmos Maduka on Saturday by naming a street after him in one of our estates. Yes, we are calling it the Cosmos Maduka Drive, and you'll be glad to know is I think 1 kilometer plus road, and we did it ourselves, not government. Okay? And so we're naming it after him. You can be part of it, and it will be a great time to just honor this legend. I have argued. You say politicians are bad. Those who are entrepreneurs, how well do you celebrate them? Right? You say most people stole the money. The ones that didn't steal the money, are we honoring them? And for me, that's what I'm doing in recent time. He's one of the 10 people we'll be honoring for 10 years celebration of our real estate business. This year makes us 10 in real estate development. And we just want to say, hey, it can't always be politicians, and we need to look for people that their contribution to the society is amazing. He has over 2,000 people who are able to take care of their family because of his business. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. And we need to turn around our priorities. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Our role models need to begin to change. The kind of people that we look up to need to begin to change. Because we can't just keep complaining and we're doing nothing about it. So I look forward to seeing as many of you who can make it to honor Dr. Cosmos. Last slide. Okay, before then, we have the business growth. Lastly, there's a business growth conference we're doing here in Lagos in April and in May. This 50% discount is over, but we're extending it to those of you who can pay today. I promise you, yes, you can clap if you want to clap. Clap well. We've never done anything like this before. It's core business we're discussing there. Core. I'm bringing my friends to come and share. So day one is physical. We're doing that in Ladi Kwali Hall on the 11th, Abi? On the 12th. While on 13th is virtual. I'm having Brian Tracy and Dan Locke. On the 19th and on the 19th is Lagos, Eco Hotel. It's physical. Having great speakers coming. On the 20th is virtual, and we're having Les Brown and still Dan Locke as well. I'm hoping to have Dr. Cosmos join us virtually for it, and a couple of other people I'm not mentioning their name yet. It's going to be life-changing. And we'll have a mentorship beyond the conference to support your business and help you grow to the next level. Who's excited about this? Right? So you can scan the QR code to qualify today for the 50% discount. It ends today. Thank you once again for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I wish you all the best and looking forward to seeing you at the top. Okay? As I wrap up, I want to teach us a song, and if you can stand up, I don't mind. Which one be that one? By the way, that's a good skill you have right there. Just think of turning it to a business, and that's very, very important. Colorful and is bright, I must get there. Colorful and is bright, I must get there. My future is... You can hold the hand of your neighbor and sing that song. I want you to sing it with passion. My future is bright, I must... Colorful, colorful, and it's bright, I must... Come on, with energy now. Colorful and it's bright. I must get there. My future is bright. I must get there. My future is bright. I must. Colorful, colorful, and it's bright. I must. Colorful, colorful, and it's bright. I must get there. My future is bright. I must get there. My future is bright. Yeah. If I can start my business with 1,000 naira in this same Nigeria, and we are now in 4 continents of the world, you can do the same. And I am looking forward to your success story. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Stephen Akintayo.